I'm Tony Crimlisk, and this is another short video on one of the pieces from my book, The Beginner's Guide to Playing Chord Melodies on the Ukulele. Chord melody is where you play the melody and the harmony at the same time. Instead of singing the tune of a song and accompanying yourself on some chords, you play both the melody and the harmony at the same time. Played sounds terrifically difficult, but it's not as difficult to get started as you may think. And this book takes you from the very beginning, explaining everything, and starting off with some very simple little pieces with open string chords, and then getting more complicated as we go on. It's completely free to download from my Twitter page or from this site. On page 20, there's a song, Fly Me to the Moon, written by Bart Howard in 1954. Bart Howard in 1954, and very much associated with the Apollo mission to the moon in 1969, and Frank Sinatra's recording of it as well. It's an interesting one in that it starts off in the key of A minor, so you need the key chords of A minor, which is A minor, D minor, which is chord 4 in A minor, and E7, but it finishes in the key of C, which is C, F, and G7. They're the three main chords. A minor is, of course, the relative minor of C, so the two keys are very much associated. If you don't understand what I mean by relative minor and other things, have a look at my UKULELE notes, which is basic harmony and musical theory, if you like, but specifically for ukulele players. It's not too difficult to read, I hope. Anyway, Fly Me to the Moon. Let's have a closer look at this one. Let's just check the tuning. Starts with an A minor chord, but with the C at the top. Bring out the melody, of course. When you've got on one string, come to rest on the string below it. So D minor, but again that's the melody. A G chord, partial C. This chord looks like an A7, and it is, or it could be a partial C sharp diminished seventh. We don't quite know because we've only got the full 3 notes, not the full 4. An F chord, partial E7. Now here you've got a choice, because you could, the next note is an A, and you could just play the open A, do it like that, and then go to the barre. Or you can slide up on the second string, like this. It's up to you. Either way, they both work the same way. Or I like the slide up. A minor. Again, this is an A7 chord, or partial A7, or diminished C sharp diminished. Either way. D minor. Now here again you have a choice. I've got it's a C diminished 7, not a G sharp, not G diminished 7. It could be any one of the 4 notes in the chord. If you don't understand that, have a look at that UKULELE notes. But you could play this. But if you wished, you don't need to play the single notes. So that's another choice you have there. Turn around. Then you're more or less repeating what you did before. G, C, again the choice, slide. And again you had the choice here, slide up to the 7th fret. That's an A7 chord, D minor, G7. And if you want to finish with a flourish, go down the scale. And a bar. But that's up to you.